Hello again, and welcome back to the HY Voyagers YouTube channel. I'm one of your captains speaking, Captain Amelia, and today I'm going to be doing a little three-part series on the power of LinkedIn. This will essentially leave you guys with some information about why LinkedIn usage is important here in Canada and how to build a profile and optimize it so you can get your dream job and start fulfilling your dreams here in Canada. So first off, we're going to start about LinkedIn Building 101 and some things you need to know. Let's dive in, guys. So this presentation, again, is about LinkedIn Building 101 and how to get link-minded. It's a little coined phrase there. So in this three-part series, we're going to be covering what LinkedIn is, why it's so important, who uses it, and how you use LinkedIn. And in the next other couple videos, we're going to be talking about building blocks of LinkedIn profiles and how to build the optimal profile. And then we're going to be doing some LinkedIn profile optimization so you guys get found better by recruiters and potential employers. All right, so what is LinkedIn? Well, LinkedIn is a professional networking and career development platform. It essentially assists with a living resume for potential employers. It kind of keeps track of all of your professional goals, achievements, and alike. It helps track your volunteer work and skills. It's kind of like a Facebook or a WeChat of social media, showcasing your professional life. It is not quite the same as WeChat or Facebook, but you'll understand once we get in a little more detail. It also helps for professional and personal branding. We'll talk a little bit more about that in later series. And it also tracks your professional development. So you can see your career starting from the beginning and how it's progressing, things like that. It's kind of a living embodiment of your career goals and professional abilities. And why is this profile building and LinkedIn usage so important? Well, it's a kind of a living embodiment of your professional image and career development. And I'll show you a little bit of numbers to show you why using this platform is very beneficial for you when you are here and living in Canada. So, who uses LinkedIn? Well, in 2021, according to Lynn, and an article you can see posted there on the bottom for reference, about 740 million users across over 200 different countries around the globe use this platform. So even not just in Canada, but around the world, people use this platform. And it's very, very useful. Approximately 48.4% of users are just from North America alone. So Canada, the US, and about 25% of total users are senior level influencers. This means high ranking officials in companies, recruiters, things like that. So a quarter of them are on there looking for people to join their companies. Over 50 million companies use LinkedIn, including us at HY Voyagers. So if you do have a LinkedIn already, or before you end this, we'd love it if you could follow us. And about 57% of LinkedIn traffic is just from mobile devices, which is really fun. So if you have a cell phone, which most people do in 2021, not saying everyone, but you can use your LinkedIn profile based off of your phone on the go, which is really convenient. So you don't have to always use it on a desktop platform. It's easy to maintain while on the run. And about approximately every minute, about 6 individuals are hired through LinkedIn, which is astonishingly a lot. Every minute, 6 people are hired just based on LinkedIn profiles and through this platform. So the odds are in your favor if you have a LinkedIn profile. Things look up. All right, and how do you use LinkedIn? I kind of mentioned what it kind of is used for, why it's important, who uses it. So how do you use it? It's used as I mentioned, a living embodiment of your career goals, interests, and aspirations. And great to add to a resume, to your contact information area. So employers, on a resume, you usually put like your contact info, email, things like that. If you put your LinkedIn profile, this gives the employers a chance to kind of get to know you in a deeper level and not just through a paper resume. They can look at your narrative and your whole aspect of you, your brand, which we'll get more about, and kind of the vibes you give off based off this profile. It gives them a little more of your personality, let's say. And making a custom URL is easier for employers to find you. So using LinkedIn, you can have a quick, easy URL so they can find you faster, and it's not just a mumble jumble bunch of letters and numbers. That's a great way to use LinkedIn. You can also generate resumes through LinkedIn based on your profile information. So once you have everything up to date on your LinkedIn profile, they have an option that you can make a resume off of it, which makes your life a whole lot easier, and it already keeps everything there for you. So if you ever need it again and it needs to be updated, as long as your LinkedIn profile is up to date, you're good to go. It also helps you stay up to date with relevant professional content in your field of choice. I'm not actually super business. Sometimes I'm very sciencey. So my profile might have a lot of science information on it. So depending on the people I follow, I can get new articles, stay up to date in what's going on in my field, because the fields change very quickly. And sometimes without having experience in working in that field yet, it's hard to stay up to date when you're out of school, because, you know, every couple of years there's a new textbook, right? Because there's new things happening. So it's kind of one of those places where you can kind of browse and keep up to date. And you can also do that using the hashtag system they have, as most places do, like Twitter and things like that. If you search up certain hashtags and follow them, you can stay up to date with that content and information. Let's say you're looking for something about branding, personal branding. You could put that in, and then it will show you all the relevant content based on that hashtag. And it's just really simple, and it's a one-stop shop for your professional development and career development through a social media style platform. All right, so that ends this part of the series, part 1 of 3. Now we're going to move on to LinkedIn setup, walkthrough, and tutorial, and we'll make it very simple for you. Thanks for listening. Please leave comments in the comment section below if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions. And we'll see you in the next part. Bon voyage!